A Sioux Falls-based company has a unique goal to help the 150 small towns in South Dakota not only survive, but thrive.
The owners of Porchlight believe there are many advantages to living in a small town that are often overlooked.
In this morning's Eye on KELOLAND, Tom Hansen takes us to a small community in central South Dakota that is partnering with the company to try something new.
Since the pandemic, the number of people working remotely has skyrocketed. Jessica Myers, one of the owners of a company called Porchlight, sees this as a huge opportunity for smaller communities. They work with towns to help them find their own unique way to grow.
It's a new idea. We by no means go into a rural community and say we have all of the answers. That's a fast way to be welcome to leave.
Myers gets it. She grew up in a small town in South Dakota, and like many people, she moved away. She lived in New York and Chicago before coming home. Highmore in central South Dakota, with a population of around 700 people, is one of the first communities to buy into the Porchlight idea.
I am in love with Highmore. I love that with a population of under 1,000, they've raised $750,000 for a pool. They are looking at public Wi-Fi accessibility. They're putting festivals together. They have an attitude that says, why not? Let's go for it.
Porchlight helps communities focus on 4 categories: basic needs like housing, food, healthcare; amenities, what's on Main Street? Is there a coffee shop, a gym? Does the town have a swimming pool or maybe an ice rink? Tech, anything from broadband expansion to website updates to social media presence. And community engagement. Special events like Highmore's first ever Sunflower Festival planned for next summer. Now, once a town tackles those issues, Porchlight goes to work, providing community development support.
They have access to our job board. We will promote them on our website. We do social media spotlights. All of the marketing pieces that many times rural communities don't have access to, those are the things that we'll be doing for them.
Paula Haywick grew up on a cattle ranch near Highmore. She moved back home in 2010 with her husband and kids after her mom passed away.
And my dad was out here by himself, and there was nobody that was coming back to the ranch. I had kids in D.C. I wanted them to grow up in a rural area. There's a lot of benefits. I loved growing up and being in a small school. You get to be in everything. I didn't have to choose debate team or cheerleader. I could be both. And I wanted my kids to have that well-rounded sort of experience.
Haywick is on the school board and works closely with Highmore School Superintendent Quentin Cermak. He's also part of the committee that voted to partner with the Porchlight. He says they have great schools and 20 teachers with a combined experience of 400 years.
10, 8. You got it.
Cermak says he has a number of students whose parents work remotely and enjoy knowing that their kids are safe in Highmore.
Driving around town during the summer, there's kids out on their bikes, and they're all over the place, and nobody really feels uncomfortable, allowing their kids to do that.
Beth Simonson owns the Hideout Bed and Breakfast. She is one of the leaders of an effort to build a new swimming pool that started 2 years ago. And there is no better example of Highmore's commitment to the future than the Chase the Ace fundraisers for the new pool.
My friend Mary, when she said we're going to raise $1 million, I thought she was absolutely crazy. But here we are, 2 years later, very close to that $1 million. The pool cost $2.35 million, and we just committed our fundraising efforts of $1 million. The city and the county will come up with the rest of it.
The survivability of our state depends on not only Sioux Falls and Rapid City, but it's every single rural community that resides within the 4 corners of our state.
I think we can do whatever we put our mind to, and any small town can be that way. And I think Porchlight's just another way to help us. I am so inspired by the people in this community and what we can do together.
In Highmore, with Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Tom Hansen.
If you would like to know more about Porchlight services or get an update on the Highmore Pool project, we've provided links with this story on KELOLAND.com.